time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a litany of injuries coming into this game. A look at the list of names. Pretty daunting.
Tough luck, guys, for both teams here in the early going. This is when your determination is tested.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, Hart is out there with Achua. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. Game 1 of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. And here is Achua. Passes it to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. Hits the target from 18 feet. Hart's got the game going here with the first basket for New York. Outside, Russell. Prince against Hart. They set the pick. Russell from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Now here's Brunson. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. DiVincenzo kicks to Hart. And stolen by Prince. Ahead. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Russell against Brunson. Now, here's Hart. He's guarded closely. Now, Achua. 12 points his last outing. 2 on the clock. And here's Brunson outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Pass to Reeves. Here's Davis. Prince outside. Pass to LeBron. Beyond the arc. Good. And a nice assist from Prince.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
And the Knicks with possession. They trail by 6. One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game.
Here's Reeves. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Back to James. Kicks it out to Prince. Clock at 6. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. They set the screen. Brunson finds Achua. Misses the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Russell. Davis with a screen on Brunson. Russell passes to Davis. Here's Reeves. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Knicks trail by 10. Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. To the wing on the left. And here's Brunson outside. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Davis with it. Hart covering. And it's James missing. Knicks trail by 7. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so here is New York. Brunson with it. The pass to Hart. Here's Hartenstein. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 3. Fires from 18.
Prince takes a lot of pride in making it difficult for the guy he's defending. A lot of hustle and tenacity at the defensive end.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brunson against Russell. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Buries it from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
Russell sets a screen for James. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Brunson. The shot that time, not on target. Great tee that time from Davis.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Unloads from 9. Again, Los Angeles.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Hurt. And that one is stuffed right through.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
James outside. It's Russell with the drive. Fires the 3. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Russell. He's got 9.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Brunson scanning the floor. Davis against Hart. Pass to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against Indiana. It's good. Davis has got 8.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Achua. He has yet to score. Over Prince. Shot's good by Achua. Lakers leading by 12.
Lakers lead 26-14.
James outside. Davis with a screen on Brunson. Russell dishes to Davis. James left side. Russell from long range. It's rebounded by New York.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Pass to Hart. There's the pick. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And stolen by Flynn. Pass to McBride. Here's Hartenstein. New York moving it around. Achua finds Fournier. Back to Achua. Now here is Hachimura. He had 15 points last outing. And the pass to Wood. Here's Mays. Covered by Flynn. Crosses over. And it's Mays missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Flynn. Passes to Achua. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Knicks making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Team foul. Precious Achua at the line. One shot.
And that one falls for Achua. We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their star.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect one or two other guys to get you there.
Now here is Hachimura. No scoring in this one. Clock at 4. Here's Mays. And again, the Lakers no good. Knicks trail by 9. There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third in opponent field goal percentage. And they were a top 3 team in terms of second chance points. Boy, they are as good as anybody at converting on misses.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for them on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. And the first one drops. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And the Knicks making a change here. Toppin's checked in. So he gets them both. And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Fournier's checked in for the Knicks. And it's Hachimura penetrating. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And for his size, Hachimura moves well. He can surprise a defender when he's on the go like that.
First trip to the line for him here.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 9. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Davis for the finish, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Davis is so long now. He's about 7'1" in height, but his wingspan is much more than that. Started the transition opportunity with the steal there.
Now here's Flynn. Still without a basket. Kicks it to Toppin. Outside Fournier. 5 on the clock. Toppin sets a screen for Fournier. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Lakers leading by 11. Pass to Hachimura. To the inside. Here's Wood. Launches a three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Flynn against Hachimura. Tapping a screen on Hachimura. Flynn the pass to McBride. Now here's Flynn. Sweet move. Christie with the rebound. And it's the Lakers ball. They lead by 11. Hachimura kicks to Wood. Pass to Davis. Now the pass to Christie. It's good from long range. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Outside Flynn. Up and in from the low block. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The Knicks, 21. The Lakers, 33.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Here's Christie. 9-point game his last outing. We've got Jalen Brunson. Toppin is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's McBride in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Christie. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the kick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Fournier following the bucket by the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Count it. Good. Lakers leading by 12. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. And the first one at the line is good. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realized how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it. And players are good at running it. And quite, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Now here's Flynn. Toppin passes to Flynn. He had a nice open look right there. Flynn's got his second bucket of the game to go. Lakers leading by 12. Passes it to Wood. Here's Christie. Here's Hachimura. Misses the baby hook. The Knicks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Flynn against Christie. Sims. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Sims has got his first basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Wood. Still yet to score. Here's Hachimura. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Good on the shot.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Pass to LeBron. Takes a shot at the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls. LeBron's got 11 points.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Now here's Brunson with the fadeaway. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Mays. And that one, good. Mays has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Toppin sets a screen for Brunson. A shot missing. Great D that time from James.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. And Clark, it wasn't an easy first few years in the league for Christian Wood.
Sometimes the hard road is the more productive road for some guys. He played for 5 different teams in his first 4 seasons, Greg, but in his 5th year, he found his groove. But sometimes it takes a little longer for the big guys to find their way.
And here is Flynn after LeBron James hitting the 3. Brunson against Christie. Pass to Wood. Hachimura down low. He gets it in there. And it's 6 points here for Rui Hachimura.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
McBride's shot is off. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played.
in scoring, and they were in the top 10 in rebounding. That was one of the things that they hung their hat on. Never really let up energy-wise on the backboards.
Greg, you brought up their fast break points. Their offensive system was all about tempo, never taking a break, wearing down the other team. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Brunson kicks to Hart. And there's the pass to Achua. And here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. Hart kicks to Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Russell against Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got 5.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
New York takes timeout. Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Christie. Hartenstein passes to Achua. Passes it to Hart. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Russell. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? And McBride gets it to go. The Lakers controlling the game. Here's Reeves. Outside, James. Russell left side. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Hartenstein.
Lakers foul. Anthony Davis. First personal foul.
The Knicks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Isaiah Hartenstein at the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Prince outside. Inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Prince. Prince has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Knicks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's McBride. His last outing, 16 points for him. Hart kicks to Achua. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James. The Knicks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Achua at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here we are looking around the NBA, Greg. It feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Pass to Hartenstein. Now DiVincenzo. Now here's Achua. James covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. And the Knicks miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Now, here is Russell. He had 16 points in the win against Boston. James, no good.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's the screen. Here's DiVincenzo. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Confident jump shot from DiVincenzo. He's a pretty selective shooter who doesn't waste many possessions. He does a nice job with shot quality.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. as well. Hachimura is checked in. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Right side Davis. And they double up Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves can't hit. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Well, we know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Pass to Reeves.
Lakers lead 64-40.
1:19 left in the first half. The shot from the low post is good. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Hard against Prince. The pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
And it's Prince penetrating. And Davis puts it in.
The strength of Davis showing up there in a big way.
New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Hart kicks to Achua. 20 seconds left here in the second. Hart the pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 8 points. 8 seconds left in the first half of the game. And a deep 3 from Russell. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Torian, what's been the key so far?
Ball movement, doing what we got to do defensively, competing, showing effort, and translating into offense.
That mix has worked really well so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, I think for the Knicks, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they certainly were disguising their game plan. Force the ball down low, get some high percentage looks, maybe draw some fouls. They were very physical.
This game plan is diesel tested and approved.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves, and it's Prince in at the small forward. And so here is New York following the three by the Lakers. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson, to the paint. Here's Hart. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Russell finds James, and they double up James. He's looking for Prince and finds him. Outside, James. Down low, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
Russell against Brunson. Driving to the basket. Passes it to Hart. There's the pick. Fires away from way outside. Rebound the Lakers. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Russell against Brunson. Outside, Russell. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Brunson against Russell. Brunson kicks to Hart. New York moving it around. They need this. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 6.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Russell passes to Prince. Some solid defense from Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Russell against Brunson. There's the screen with some arc. Here's Achua. Lays it up and banks it in. 11 points in the game.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Reeves. He's got 11. Outside, Russell. Here's Reeves. Defended by DiVincenzo. There's Russell with the 3. Rebounded by Hart. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Prince comes to help. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Davis. The 3 for DiVincenzo. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side, Davis. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson. Last season, he played outstanding and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the three anyway. Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. Davis kicks to James. Pass to Reeves. Now, here is Russell. Shoots over Brunson. Russell, no luck.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And here is Achua. 11 points in the game. Hart, the pass to Hartenstein. Davis kicks to James. Pass to Davis. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Over Hart. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. And that's now 21 points for LeBron. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Christie, he's checked in for the Lakers.
One shot.
Free throw good, Russell. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Yep, it counts.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
The Lakers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. To the left side wing. Christie the pass to LeBron. The Lakers moving the ball around. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. There's the pass to Hartenstein. Now Hart, defended by Prince. Here's Achua, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Achua's got 13.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Russell passes to LeBron. Off target from three-point range.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Brunson finds Hart. Five to shoot. From outside the arc, DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Now, here's Achua. 13 points in the game. Hart, no good. James against DiVincenzo. James dishes to Prince. Back to LeBron. Passes to Christie. Trains the three-pointer. He has 6.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Brunson against Russell. There's the triple. New York missing again.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Davis. 16 points for him. That one good for 2. Here's Brunson. Top of the key, Achua. Back to Brunson. There's a good screen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by LeBron. Prince with the ball. Hart covering. Right side, Russell. Pass to James. Here's Christie. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Inside. Here's Achua. Pass to Hart. Clock at 6. To the paint. Trying to get something going. Achua in the corner. The pass to DiVincenzo. Goes up again, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
2 minutes.
Christie against DiVincenzo. On the wing, Davis. Outside, Russell for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Russell against Brunson. Over Russell. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-6 run. To the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Knicks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Brunson against Russell. Brunson the pass to Sims. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. 59 seconds left in the third.
94-56.
Passes it to Wood. Outside, Russell. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Russell's got 17 now.
Sliding and gliding off the pick and roll. Russell makes the smart choice to take it himself.
Hachimura against Flynn. Out to the right wing. McBride passes to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Tapping a screen on Russell. Brunson adds a 2-pointer, and he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 10.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now Russell. 17 points in the game. To the inside. Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Lakers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Toppin. He's out there with Brown. And it's McBride in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. The shot's good from Sims.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Hachimura. Down low. Ripped away. Brunson against Hachimura. Pass to McBride. Toppin with it. Covered by Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson with the drive. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Russell kicks to Hayes. He's looking for Russell and finds him. Shoots over Brunson, and it's Russell missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Brown. Driving inside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one goes on wood. We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament, and it's happened twice in the last 5 years. So never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible.
Here's Hood Schifino. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
Pass to Fournier. Inside. The shot's good from Sims.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Hachimura. Pass to Hood Schifino. The feed to Hayes. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Brown.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, two out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
The first free throw is good. Achua, he's checked in for Brown. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mays checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 10-2 run here. Brunson with it. Sims, the pass to Brunson. Outside Fournier. There's a screen. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Christie, the pass to Mays. Here's Christie. Wood sets a screen. Over to the left wing. Here's Mays. Whoops, they pick off the pass. There's the pass to Brunson. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Brunson against Christie. 8 feet away. Brunson, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Mays. Here's Christie. Pass to Hayes. Here's Wood. Pass to Mays. From deep three-point territory. Sims with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
To the left wing. Hachimura, the pass to Mays. Hachimura down low. He's guarded by Fournier. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Hayes. Misses and the dry spell continues. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Christie, the pass to Mays. Right wing. Here's Wood. And the Lakers with another miss. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Brunson, the pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. The tray. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Skylar Mays at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Now here's Brunson. From 13, that one goes. Count it.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The pass to Hachimura. Here's Mays. Brunson covering. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. And stolen by Achua. And now the Knicks on the break. Now here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Hart. They set the pick. Floats one up. And it's laid in by Brunson.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Mays. Brunson covering. Here's Mays. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. DiVincenzo passes to Hartenstein. And here's Brunson. He's covered by Hachimura. Pass to Hartenstein. From deep, Brunson. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here.
The Lakers substitution, Dylan Windler, Hood Schifino.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Lewis checked in for the Lakers.
Number 21, Lewis.
Wood kicks to Lewis. Pass to Hood Schifino. Wood sets a screen. A nice shot by Hood Schifino. Hood Schifino's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Brunson. To the paint. Here's Hart. And he comes up with the deuce.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here is Hachimura. Here's Hood Schifino. Over in the corner, Wood. Stolen by Brunson. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Passes it to Hart. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. They set the pick. Christie kicks to Lewis. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Brunson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Here's Hood Schifino.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wood kicks to Hachimura. Christie the pass to Hachimura. Wood. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wood's got his first bucket in this one.
Strong finish that time by Wood, going up and through the contest to put it in.
1:33 left in the fourth. Pass to Hartenstein. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. It can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Davis.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Wood. It's stolen. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He gets that one.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Here's Hood-Schifino. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Anthony Davis.